Hello and good evening once again to another session of Dungeons and Dragons Into the Mist with our Animal Crossing friends. And tonight we will be having a new player with us by the name of Aljo. Okay,
Hello.
Hi, Aljo!
Hello.
yeah.
Welcome to the chaos.
And before we start, birthday greetings to our usual member here, our player here, si Fort Agustin. Happy birthday! I hope you're enjoying your birthday tonight.
For your day po.
Birthday Fort.
Okay. So, as a little refresher of the events of the last session, the last very grueling session, which a lot of things happened. So, after discovering that the bones of Saint Andral were actually housed in the coffin maker shop, uh, as part of what seems to be a plan by an unknown figure. The party was able to investigate the shop, and they found out that the coffin maker was intimidated and promised with riches. Basically, was bribed in order to accept the crates on top of his shop, and also for him to steal the bones of Saint Andral that was protecting the entire city of Valaki. Um, while through their investigations, they went to the top floor of the shop and found several crates marked with junk. Inside the crates, they found vampire spawns that, upon opening the lids, jumped out and attacked them, each of them wanting blood. The battle was fierce, the battle was long, and in fact, two of the party mates of the party actually went out cold. While unconscious, they started to hear voices in their heads, and when they woke up, they saw a strange man in wearing a top hat who claims to be to their rescue. He introduces himself as Van Richten, the vampire slayer, tells them that he is there to help them. However, despite this knowledge, something strange began to happen, especially with Condoriano, who began to behave oddly. He was trying to constrain this Van Richten person, and he even pushed him into the mist, or into a hidden part at the back of the shop. But eventually, the party was able to survive this encounter. The man who introduced himself as a vampire slayer was nowhere to be seen at the end of the battle. After retrieving the bones of Saint Andral, they returned it to the church, where the priest allowed them all to take a rest inside their dormitory. For the first time in many days, the party was able to sleep soundly, not bothered by a single nightmare, not bothered by a single night terror. Nobody woke up exhausted, and in fact, everyone felt more invigorated, more powerful than they did for the night before. And so they remember that days before, the owners of the innkeeper, the local inn, the Blue Water Inn, had told them of a certain problem they had regarding their wine supply and asked if they could investigate it. They also remember of rumors regarding a strange phenomenon in the lake to the north of the city. According to these rumors, there is a man who is throwing lightning bolts to people who come too close to the middle of the lake. And you also remember that by now, or by this day, the silvered weapons of Gideon should be finished. So everyone wakes up.
Yay.
Everyone wakes up inside the church. You hear the tolling of bells as there is a mass going on outside. You hear prayers being recited. Worshippers on the benches, on the pews. What is the party now doing?
Get out of the room.
Okay.
Yes.
We prepare. Prepare your weapons.
Nakuha na ba natin yung mga weapon dun sa dun sa store?
Hindi pa. Ngayon pa lang.
Okay. Pwedeng punta tayo sa store if you want.
Yes, definitely. Kailangan natin yun.
Okay, so the party is now headed towards the smithy. Could everyone...
Ang bait mo ngayon,
Ewan ka.
Condoriano, would you like to
May
explain
kasalanan
anything?
ka sa amin.
Kukumpisal daw sa kanyang kasalanan last week.
Oh, and one more thing.
Napilitan lang ako kasi kung hindi ko gagawin yun baka maubos tayo.
I'm going to need you guys to remind me where you are leaving Irina or if you are taking her with you. Okay?
Ako sama na. Ako, at church muna. Okay, sige. Kayo bahala. Okay lang.
Vote? Kayo?
Iwan sa church?
Actually, sanctuary naman yung church. So, hindi siya magagalaw.
Hindi naman napagalaw.
Sige.
Sige, iwan lang sa church. Hindi naman magagalaw ni Strad.
I think mas safer nga iwan na lang muna.
Okay, so you are leaving Irina inside the church. As you now go back into the city of Valaki in order to retrieve the items that you bought. So let's bring you to the city. Where's the city at? The town of Valaki. Okay, so let's wait for it to load a bit. Oh, by the way, yung mga older players, or those who have been here for more than one session, did you remember to level up?
Nagle-level up na ako now. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm reading pa yun.
No problem. Just a reminder.
5 yung yung level namin.
5 na ba? Oh, ano? 5? Oh my goodness, level 5 na kayo. Oh no.
5 na.
You have to ramp
5
things
na.
up na. Okay. So you all head towards the weapon shop. And however, along the way, you see a strange scene The usual posters are there. The ones that are inviting you all to the Festival of the Sun. And there's a row of people in stocks. You're aware of what stocks look like. They are the yung parang shackles, the wooden thing na you put the head and the arms through for prisoners. So you see a row of stocks along the street. Most of them are wearing normal Barovian clothes, nothing unusual. You can tell that they are citizens or residents of the town of Valaki. Except for one of them. You notice that one of these people in the stocks is wearing quite different kinds of clothes. Actually, he's not wearing any clothes on top at all. He does not look like he is from this place. What does the party do?
Approach?
Kung anong meron.
Can we incite him first before approaching?
Okay, so you approach him and you incite him. Roll insight.
Diba?
Malaking insight.
Ma'am, aga.
Siya ako. Yun.
Ako, bakit wala akong pwedeng i-add na spells? So, nag-level up lang ako?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ang dami ko pang binasa, tapos di ko naman pala maa-add.
Ah. Cleric ka, di ba?
Oo.
Hmm.
Pero may mga libreng parang nung nag-level ako, may mga libre siyang kasama. Libre talaga. May parang domain spell.
Yeah, okay.
Anong
Yeah.
domain mo pala?
I think Tempest domain si ano? Wait, let me check. Johanna.
Si Josh may alam na sa cleric.
Life. Life domain pala.
Life,
My favorite.
life
Malife, Kapag ano talaga for
party.
support talaga siya.
Yeah.
Favorite class cleric. Grabe. OP.
Ina-apply change pa na. Yun na. Sorry. Commercial.
Andriano and Shibara. Okay. Ano?
Then,
So, while walking along the street, you see...
pwede,
yes, sorry, what was that?
ilan yung prepared, ano yung prepared spell nitong druid?
Prepared spell ng druid. I think that is your casting modifier plus your level.
Casting modifier plus level.
Yes. And then kung ilan yung prepared spells mo, you click the circle to the left to mark na prepared siya.
Lagay ko sa notes ko. So that's spell casting modifier. Salamat.
Yan, spell casting modifier plus your druid level.
Sige, okay na.
Okay. Wait lang naglo-load ulit yung Roll20 ko. Ayan. There we go. So, you see one of them that looks a bit out of place. He is half naked. He has a strange headdress on his head. And he looks like this.
Okay.
Okay, so you see that there are several guards that are standing around him as well.
Ah.
Can we ask someone kung anong meron dun sa mga stocks na to?
As you're asking, you see that one of the guard replies to you, and he says, "These are the people that have been arrested for illegal bad vibes. Any troublemakers get sent to the stocks. And people who are bad vibes, definitely people who are bad vibes to get sent to the stocks."
Ano na guys?
Hindi tanongin natin kung ginawa ni ng bad vibes. Bakit bad vibes? Investigate kung anong bad vibe ginawa na.
Well, for these guys, and he's referring to the people that look like they're locals. They kept on saying that there's not enough food, that there's not enough water. That's not true. We're all having festivals here. There's enough food for everyone. Nobody should be hungry. And this guy, referring to the strangely dressed one, we found him outside. We don't know what to do with him, so just lock him up.
Can we ask anong ginagawa niya outside?
So Aljur, you see this band of strangers. They look like, you see a half orc, a turtle, a dark elf, and what looks to be an angel. They are now gathered around you as you are locked up in the stocks. All you can remember was darkness, and then suddenly pain as you fell onto the floor, onto the ground, followed by several spears pointed at you and guards who immediately placed you into these stocks, confused, unaware of who you are, where you're from. So, Aljur, would you like to tell them how you got there?
Look, I am no criminal. I just traveled here to attend the festival. Look, I'm an entertainer, and I'm hoping to have fun with people. Then these guards, they just arrested me. I should not be here, first place. I should not be arrested.
Why not arrested? Bakit mo nasasabi?
Hindi ko talaga siya kasalanan.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oo. Pwede i-insight check namin kung
Go
Pwedeng
ahead.
sample ng ano? Kanta ba yan or sayaw?
so yun.
Entertainer from where?
Na-joke lang. Ay, okay.
Entertainer
Sure.
daw from where?
Anong talent mo as entertainer?
Nakano
Ano
ka
po,
pa.
sumasayaw po ako.
Sumasayaw.
Kaya padal ko yung damit ko. Kasi pwede na ako sa pang Dante Gulapan na sayaw.
Hindi ba attracted si Johanna?
Ha?
Di ba naghanap ka ng
Na.
true love?
Okay, ano ba? Masyado pang maaga, wag muna natin anuhin. Pinaghahanap din siya
Okay.
ng true love niya?
And then, ibang campaign pala yun, yung na-attract ka sa mga lalaking macho.
Grabe ka. Ibang
Sorry,
campaign
iba pala
yan.
yun. Sorry,
Si
sorry.
Melit daw
Mabait ako
yun.
dito.
Si Melit
Oo,
daw yun.
mabait ako dito. Grabe ka.
Yeah, pero aside from pagsayaw, marunong din akong tumugtog ng instrument. So, buong buhay ko, yun lang tinutugtog. Yun lang ginagawa ko talaga. Tumugtog ng instrument.
So, paano ka napadpad dito sa area na to?
Ano ko nang gagawin ko?
Paano ka napadpad? Hindi pa pala kita kilala. Anong name mo ulit pala? Itatanong pala ni Joanna na, what's your name? Hello?
Hello?
Tatanong ni Johanna, what's your name? Muna.
I am Aljur. I'm an entertainer.
Oh, so paano ka nakarating dito sa area na to?
Actually, I'm just traveling, looking for places where I can show my skills. But actually, I don't know how I got here.
Mm,
Pwede yung sample ng ano. Pero naka-ano kasi siya, naka-stuck.
8-8, kaya yun.
Di, i-bribe ko yung guard na pwede siya yan, no? I-tanggalin mo na sa stock.
Oo, sige, sige.
May ano po, good berry.
Oo, sige. Go. Do it.
Bigay lang ako ng isang good berry.
Oo, wag mo ubusin na. Kailangan.
Baka pie, gusto niya. Meron pa ata akong pie dito.
Hindi natin yan
Ayun yun.
sa tindahan. Wag yan.
Okay.
Meron pang pie.
Wag, sa tindahan yan.
Daw eh. Meron pa ba nga?
Good berry na lang.
Oo, good berry
Isang,
na lang.
Isang piraso i-bribe ko sa guard.
Okay, so what's the party doing?
I-bribe ko yung ano.
We will bribe the dito yung mga guards
Okay.
para itanggalin sa shackle si Aljo.
And
Tama ba? Naka-shackle ba siya?
Ilan yung guard?
stock. You can see that there
Stock
is
pala.
one nearby. The others are patrolling. So only one is on standby right now.
Sige, i-bribe ko ulit ng ano, good berry.
What are you offering?
Good berry. 1 piece.
A good berry. Why would the guard be interested in a good berry?
Baka ano siya, need lang niya ng snacks.
Well, he is a bit
Wait na
hungry,
siya sana.
so make a persuasion check with advantage. Since may good berry na kasama. Oh. Okay. So he looks at you. Sees the good berry in your hand. Says, "Is that a good berry?"
It's yummy. It's fresh.
And you can see him start to touch his stomach. You can hear the growling in his stomach. What do you want me to do with him?
Can we release him?
Oh, if I release him, I'll be out of a job. What, you know, I'll tell you what. push me. Well, first give me the good berry and then push me.
Okay, push. Paano push?
Okay.
Ganun.
So Condoriano, you hand him the good berry and you push the guard. He falls onto the floor and then he says, "Oh no, my keys, they have fallen on the floor. I hope nobody gets them and releases any of the prisoners."
Kuha ko ng...
So what is Condoriano doing?
Kunin ko yung key then.
Mm-hmm.
I-release ko si Aljur.
Okay. And then as you are unlocking his stock, you can hear the guard saying, "Oh no, please don't release him. Don't do that. Oh no, I'm overwhelmed. I can't stop you. Ah." It's a good berry. Nom, 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 nom.
Kulit.
And you say, "Go quick before the guards come back." And you can see the row of patrol guards starting to turn about face and walk towards you. And then the guard on the floor shouts, "Oh no, they're escaping! Help me! Back up, help me!" As he pretends to try to get up. What is the party doing now?
Po.
Can we ask
Good berry pa ako.
Takbo na lang tayo.
Takbo tayo.
Wait, ano nangyayari? Sorry.
Pinakawalan na si Aljur.
Tapos nagalit yung mga guard.
Parating na yung nagpapatrol na guard. Tapos itong guard na to, nagdadrama. Tapos pinapatak na tayo.
Sige, tara na.
Muna tayo.
Tara na muna. Baka makulong tayo.
Sige.
Let's get-
tara.
Can we put disguise on Aljo? Para hindi siya makilala.
What kind of disguise do you have that you can place on him?
Yung dito, yung tapestry ko.
Dala mo pa rin yun.
pwede.
Sige, Mir.
Nandito pa.
May amag na yun.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from session 1.
Dala pa rin niya. Si Condoriano. Malaki naman yung bag niya sa likod. Sige, pwede. Gawin niyang hijab para hindi siya makilala.
Ayan. Okay, so you see this half-naked man with muscular arms and chest and pecs. He is now wrapped in this strange tapestry. Aljur, you can smell the cloth that is being wrapped around you, and it smells of mold and rot, as though whatever they placed on you has not been cleaned for a long time. And you are definitely sure that bodily fluids have dried up on it.
Ew! Condoriano, yung mga binibigay mo, madudumi. Hindi mo nilabhan.
Walang washing machine.
Okay.
Busy sa ano.
Hmm?
Busy si Condoriano sa mga
Meron akong clothes. Pwede kong pahiram sa kanya. May common clothes ako. Wow! Nakita
Ayan.
ko lang sa bag ko. Kaya lang, hindi na makikita yung abs ni Aljo.
Yung mukha ata yung dapat takpan.
Pero yung katawan niya kita.
Okay. Just a reminder that Aljur is a rogue.
Okay. Rogue naman pala. Pwede siya magtago ng sarili niya.
Ayun naman pa. Hindi naman namin alam na rogue siya.
Okay. So as you walk away, would you like to make your introductions, Aljur? How do you
Yes.
express your gratitude to these people that have freed you from the stocks?
Thank you, God bless. Thank you very
Bakit? May God bless. Gusto ko makita yung yung entertainer side eh.
Maya na
So
kasi
you have-
malayo na tayo sa ano.
Asayaw daw siya eh.
Okay. So you're now away from the stocks. You have left it. Aljur, do you have any questions for these new people that you have met? You seem to get the feeling that they are not locals here either.
Who are you guys? Where did you come from?
Wala akong ginawang masama.
Why are you traveling? Nilitas na itanong pa yun. What brought you here to this place? Wala pala.
Go, Condoriano.
Go, Cotoriano.
What brought you here daw? Nag-bus daw kayo? Nag-airplane? Ano daw?
The Mist. Ay, tama ba?
Parang tumakas lang kami sa mist.
Hindi.
Then dinala si Irina.
Mhm.
Parang may ililipin tayo.
Mm-mm.
Ayaw nga pala.
Hindi, ito. Ako magkwento. Ako magkwento. Sorry, maingay dito sa bahay. Lahat kami na napunta dun sa first, anong pangalan ng first area natin? Yung lugar nila, Irina.
Barovia.
Everyone na nakarating sa Barovia is galing from the mist. And then, nung nasa Barovia na kami, merong haunted house kami na pinuntahan kasi sabi nila, meron daw need help inside the haunted house. Pero, wala naman talaga. Parang haunted lang yung house. Tapos, tinulungan na lang namin yung mga soul na makaalis dun sa haunted house. And then, may na-meet kami na guy na nagpapatulong maglibing ng dad niya. And then, yung dad na yun is dad din ni Irina. Yung, pamimit mo later. Kasama din namin siya. And then, right now, tinutulungan namin si Irina makatakas from dun sa curse ni Strad. Si Strad yung parang vampire. As of now, yun pa lang yung alam namin about Strad.
Ano yung mist?
Nakapag-heal ako.
Ano yung mist?
Yung mist, actually wala rin nakakaalam kung saan galing yung mist. Basta every now and then may lumalabas siya.
Tapos,
Wait.
pag naabot ka nun,
Pag naabot ka na, napunta ka dun sa loob ng mist, magkakaroon ka ng either bad dreams na pwede kang ma-hurt. Ganon.
Minsan nagte-teleport.
Yeah, minsan nagte-teleport, may nakikita kang mga intended nabulol na ako. Yung mga I'm sorry, ingay. Basta may makikita kang mga something dun sa mist, inside the mist, which is hindi maganda. Yeah. Na-try mo na ba?
Tumatakbo talaga kami.
Yeah, na-try mo na bang mapunta sa mist, inside the mist?
first time ko pa lang siyang narinig.
When?
Minsan inyo ko pa lang siyang narinig.
Okay. First time mo siyang narinig. Okay. Let's just hope na hindi natin ma-encounter yung mist since um, I don't think kaya namin right now lumaban sa mist.
May laban ba
Pero
tayo sa mist?
kaya namin tumakbo away
Oo.
sa mist.
Yeah. If kayang tumakbo,
Okay.
let's takbuhan.
May emergency transportation sila.
Wow.
Sila. Kasi,
Anyway, kung wala na tayong gagawin, we can go dun sa parang smithy to get some stocks.
Ay.
Sige.
Oo,
Sama ko
kunin
sa'yo.
Para
natin yung
hindi
sword.
sayang yung time natin. So we can go there.
Sige.
And then, Aljo, we will, hindi sorry. Aljo, sasama ka muna namin sa team namin, pero we're not sure kung hanggang saan. Since we don't know you yet, or kung ano yung anong purpose mo.
Nice.
Chika lang, di ba?
Sige.
Yun.
Character.
In
sabay,
character.
sabay talikod, chika lang. Hindi, joke lang. Yun nga. Yun, temporarily, bibigyan ka namin ng group. But we're not sure kasi kung ano yung purpose mo. So, yeah, sama ka na sa amin.
Salamat.
Okay. So after that introduction, everyone, you finally make it to the smithy, and you see the same dwarven woman clanging away in her forge. She's upon seeing you. Oi! It's you, the half-orc. Yes, I finally have your other longsword done. It's here. Do you want to get it now? Well, you want it? No? Later?
Gideon.
may ano dyan? Quarterstaff na benta?
Oh, we do
Dun sa
not
isang-
sell. We do not sell weapons here. We only coat them in metal. You bring the metal. You bring the weapon here. You bring the ingots that I need, and I'll make it for you. But I don't have the weapons.
Eh, sayang.
Go to the shop next to the stockades, or I mean the stockyard. They should have the weapons there.
Parang ayoko nang bumalik doon.
Sa ano, weapon shop?
Oo. Mahuhuli tayo. Di ba binigyan natin ng ano yun, ng pie? Tapos super laking discount yung binigay sa atin. Baka singilin tayo. Anyway, kunin na namin yung ano ni Kid yun. Baka hindi lang narinig ni Kid.
Sorry,
Weapons.
CR ako. Anong gagawin?
Kunin natin yung sword ni Kid yun.
Oo, sige. Tsaka, kailangan kong bumili nung arrows. Yung silver arrows.
Yun nga, pag bumalik tayo dun, baka maalala niya na binigyan niya tayo ng discount.
Hindi bibigyan na natin siya ng ng pies.
Kayo na lang. Kasi kilala ako, si Gideon, at saka si Icarus.
O, sige. Kami na lang.
Wala ako ng sharp paper.
Ay,
Wait,
wait
dun
lang.
sa smithy ba yung yung hindi naman natin binigyan ng pies yung sa smithy eh. Diba?
Yung sa weapon, binigyan natin. Yung nagbebenta ng silver arrow.
O sige. Bibigyan natin ulit. Sige, kami na lang.
Kali na lang.
Okay, so
Wala
what's
ito
the
si Dustin.
party doing?
Kunin namin yung weapon ni Justin. Ay, ni Stormborn. Ay, ni Gideon. Ni Gideon. Ano, andyan na ata. Justin? Okay. Ay, kunin na lang namin yung weapon ni Gideon. Tapos, pwedeng i-ask din kung nagpagawa ulit ng doll yung...
Pero iba yung tindahan ng doll, diba?
Doll?
Hindi ba dito?
You want Blinsky store?
Okay, never mind. Sige, let's go.
Nasaan tayo?
Minsan.
You are here.
Anong store?
Smith, the forging store.
Um, nakuha na yung yung sword ni
Yes.
Gideon?
Ngayon, yung
They-
Okay,
kinukuha
may
natin.
nagtitinda siya ng
Isa pa lang.
arrows.
Isa pa lang yung nakuha.
Eto, binibigay na niya yung isa pa.
Yes. You see the same
How about-
female dwarf now handing you another silvered sword.
Yay!
And you can see that there's a little bit of a flourish at the handle. The hilt has a design in the shape of a swan. A silver swan. Okay.
Joke lang. Okay.
So,
Ay, wait, Toby. Ikaw na maglalagay sa ano ko? Inventory.
yeah. Let me just put that in.
Bibili ako ng silver arrows.
Yun na lang yung next. Napuntahan natin.
Hello?
Yes.
Meron ka bang pie?
Silver arrows, you have to bring the arrows here to be silvered. Hello? Moshi-mosh?
Isa?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Are you there? Show us a sign.
Ano yan? Pang
Sa
phasmophobia.
akin nung wala.
Mamaya, tatamaan ka niya ulit. Sasayaw ng Hit Me Baby one more time. Lang.
Slave for you.
Ano nangyari?
Punta na kami siguro dun sa sa may silver arrow.
Okay. So you head back to the stockyard.
Then, bigyan ko si Johanna and Condoriano ng pie. Para pwedeng pangbili nila.
Bribe.
Oo.
Okay. So you arrive at the same stockyard where you used to buy your things. And you see...
Then, iwan kami.
So sino
sa
lang
kanto.
harap?
Si Johanna, tsaka si Condoriano.
Okay.
Tsaka si Aljo.
Hello?
Hello?
Ayan.
Ayun na, DC ako. Salita ako ng salita. Ang dami ko na sinabi.
Kaya pala.
Red pala. Kasi nagloloko yung net namin since kahapon pa. Anyway, ano nangyari?
So you went to the other
Punta na tayo.
shop near the stockyard. The same place that you saw that weird wagon parked. And you see the same sari-sari store that has a sign, knock for service. Who is knocking? Or is anyone
Ako
knocking?
na lang.
Okay.
Ma-PR.
So, Johanna,
Joanna.
you knock.
Nanak ako, yes.
Okay, you knock on the window. You slowly you see the gate, the window slide open upwards. Who is it? We're closed.
Hi! Sabihin ko ganun. We will buy some stuff here. And we will be really, really quick.
Workload. How quick? Fine. What do you want?
Very, anong kailangan natin, guys?
May quarter staff.
Ayun daw.
What's that? Quarter staff? Okay.
How about silver arrows also?
How many?
How much?
A gold apiece.
Gold?
Yeah, these are hard to make.
What? So expensive.
I know.
How about we will give you some pies. Hello?
Again? Is
Hello?
that the
Busy na
one?
naman ata ako.
Hello?
Ayun,
Yan, okay.
yung internet namin.
You,
Mag-offer ako ng pies.
you see the person inside? Open the window a bit wider. And you see a dwarf that is like, looking very pale and very thin. You can see that his eyes are bloodshot and yung cheekbones niya are already protruding. And he says, Morganta spy.
Yes. The one and only. Lalabas ko yung pie and then ilalapit ko sa nose.
Make a persuasion check.
With guidance.
Yeah, with guidance.
Pwede mag-assist.
What are you casting?
Mag-assist.
Okay. How are you assisting?
Bigyan ko ng one piece ng good berry.
Yung ano niya,
Okay, sure. So, roll your persuasion. Condoriano. Roll your persuasion to give... Okay, that doesn't... Okay, that makes it. Bakit may +2?
Ano yung guidance?
Okay, no, that doesn't work for this.
Okay.
So, flat
eight lang.
roll. So, go Johanna. Persuasion, flat roll.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you see him start to shudder at the thought of Morganta's spies. No, not again, no, and closes
Cry.
it.
Oh my God! Knock ulit. Grab yung hair mo.
And then you see him open. Shh. I said I don't want it.
How about may kakanta sa'yo? May magpa-perform.
Ooh.
Para i-uplift yung mo. Yung mood mo.
You know, I have heard that music does soothe the soul. If it can soothe me, then sure.
Okay. Okay, sige. Okay, Aljo, it's your time to shine. Pakita mo na. Yung talent mo sinasabi.
I-entertain yung shopkeeper para may discount.
Oo, para maka-discount tayo.
Kataw talaga ako dito. Teka.
So, Aljur, how are you attempting, or are you attempting to serenade the shopkeeper in the hopes of giving a discount?
I will try to play my
Your instrument is a drum.
Okay, then I won't. I'll try to hypothetically sing.
Okay. Now, if you actually sing, I will give you inspiration and an automatic success.
Oh, kaya mo na yan.
Pwede.
Regardless of quality, regardless of song, if you actually do it, I will make it auto pass.
Ikaw ang binibini na nilanais ko. Binibining maikit na dalangin ko. Mga sa lyrics nun? Ikaw ang bigay ng kulay sa aking mundo. Sana ay panghabang buhay na ito. Okay na yun. Uy, nakamit pa ako. Ano sa rinig?
Ay,
Nakamute
nakamute ka,
ka yata,
nakamute ka.
paulit.
Paulit, kay ulit.
Ayoko na.
Grabe. Sayaw yan. Di ba may sayaw yun?
On
Pero
cam.
wala ako dito. Hindi na dito.
Aljo, are you there?
Yes.
Ayan, paulit na lang. Hindi narinig eh.
Ha? Yun naman.
Joke lang, joke lang. Okay, okay.
Pass.
And because of that wonderful performance by Aljur, you can see that the window is now flung wide open. Some color has been brought back to the skin of this dwarf. You can see his complexion is now much better than it was earlier. And his eyes are no longer bloodshot, and there's more energy to him. And he goes, "Oh my goodness, that song is so beautiful. It is so soothing. My soul is overjoyed. Yes, fine. Whatever you need. Name your price."
One
Magkano?
silver for 1 silver arrow.
May quarter staff.
Of course, of course. 1 silver for silver arrow. If you get 10, I will throw in a quarter staff for 10 more silver.
Deal. Mura na yun.
Sige, sige.
Okay. And he gives you 10 silvered
Wala pala ako
arrows
dyan, no? Ba't ako nagsasalita?
from the
Sige
side.
kayo na, guys.
Pulls it out, places it in front of you. And then he goes to the back. And outside, and from the back, he gets a long stick that has some wrappings on both ends. The wrappings are color purple. And he hands it to you on the desk. And then he points to Aljur. "Good sir, if you would so kindly, can I have your autograph?"
Wow!
Baka may gusto ko palang weapon. Ngayon na yung chance.
Hindi, ganito.
Oh, baka.
Pwede akong tatanggalin ko yung addiction niya para kapalit ng free silver arrows. Or kung
10
kahit
silver.
anong gusto niya, kung kahit anong gusto niyang disease na gusto niyang matanggal sa katawan niya.
How are you trying to remove it?
Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration is not enough to remove the addiction to, or his current addiction. Yeah.
Ay, ganun.
Pwede ako
Addiction
mag-roll ng
to?
medicine
Medicine. What for?
para ma-remove yung addiction.
Okay. You will not be able to remove it, but you will be able to identify it
Sige,
if you roll high enough. Okay, roll medicine. 16.
16.
Unfortunately, you're able to only determine that yes, this is the addiction brought by the pastries that you sold him, the pies. However, you are not uh, familiar with it, so you are not sure how to cure it. You don't know what ingredients or uh, what what components are necessary in order to cure someone who has this addiction. Anything else?
Hmm, yun lang. Wala namang ano. At least alam natin addict sa ano, pie.
Oo, addict siya sa pie. I wonder kung paano feeling ko kailangan natin balikan si Morganta para malaman natin kung paano tanggalin yung mga addiction, no?
Pag malakas na tayo.
Oo, pag malakas na tayo.
Yung silver arrow pala, 10 lang meron siya. Or marami pa siya.
He has
Kailangan ko din
he has more than 10 silver arrows. However, your quiver can only support 20 at a time.
Ano bang laman, Rice?
Magkano ulit?
1 silver per silver arrow.
Okay, sige.
Ano eh, may
Kung
quarters
20,
na ako, no?
meron ng force 40.
10 yun.
Kung 20, hati-hati na lang tayo. Bilhin na natin yung 20.
Sige.
2 gold pieces lang yun, yung 20. Tama ba?
That's
20 silver lang.
Oo nga, diba ang 10 gold pieces is equivalent ng... Ay, hindi. 1 gold piece is equivalent ng 10 silver. Tama?
that's
Hindi
correct.
ba 100? Ay!
Hindi,
Sorry.
copper yun.
100 copper.
2 gold pieces.
Ah.
So, ibig sabihin, 2 gold pieces lang
Lahat
yung 20, yung 20
Pwede-
pieces na silver arrow. So, pwede natin
Okay.
bilhin yun.
Pwede pa kami tumawad ulit. 1 copper for 1 silver arrow.
Oh my God!
And you see the shopkeeper's face change a bit and says, I already gave you the price you wanted.
Okay. Sige na nga.
Kunin na natin.
If you want a new price, you're
sige,
gonna
go.
have to do another soothing.
Ay, so, kantahan mo ulit. Drink your water, bitch, yung gusto kong kanta.
Sige, okay na siguro yun. Oo. Mura na rin naman yun.
Ano po ba yung mga weapon na pwedeng pan-damage dun sa kalaban natin? Baka meron siya.
Anong maganda sa... Ano ka ulit? Rogue?
Oo.
Baka meron siya.
Meron ka ba
Ano yan?
hand crossbow?
Hand crossbow, yeah. And he pulls one out from under his desk. Here!
10 copper.
5 gold.
Mahal.
Mahal.
Pwede bang kapalitan lang ng autograph ko yan?
Talino.
Trade.
Bargain.
Make a persuasion check, Aljo.
With assistance.
Oh, good guidance.
Guidance and assistance.
Alam nyo, yung
Sino
guidance,
mag-a-assist?
you have to touch the person.
Kasama naman namin siya, diba?
Oo nga. So, would you like to describe how Johanna touches Aljur?
Lalapit ako sa kanya. Tapos,
Baka sa absent siya.
nakatingin ako diretso sa mata niya, pero yung kamay ko nasa abs.
Ano nangyayari sa amin? Lumabas lang ako.
Tapos yung parang feeling na patay mali siya lang.
Akala ko mabait ka.
Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng abs. Ay, hindi pala si Icarus pala nakahubad din.
Okay, so apparently he didn't even need the guidance. And yeah, he says, "You know what? Fine. Here, have the hand crossbow. Here's 10 bolts. Give me your autograph, please."
Wow!
Naku,
16 volts
may
ata.
tumunog na
ang-
kay Siri.
And do you accept this offer, Aljur?
Yes. Yes na yes.
Okay, so you take the bolts, and he hands you what looks like a plaque. Yung parang a metal plate that is fastened onto a wooden frame, and hands you a chisel and a hammer.
Jesus.
Please, please. Autograph. Do you attempt to make the autograph, Aljo?
Yes.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. Uh-oh. Okay. So, since you're not familiar with using a chisel and a hammer in inscribing or writing things, your hand slips from time to time, denting the piece of metal, and at some point it starts to crack. What was supposed to be your autograph is now an unintelligible series of lines that you tried your best to become an autograph. But still, he grabs it and proudly hangs it on his wall. I now have the autograph of the best singer in all of Valaki.
Wow, may tumalo kay Ferrin.
And you can see it now hanging on his pedestal, on his wall. Is that all? No one, you're not gonna buy anything more?
Pang meron siya na pwedeng pangpatay sa mga vampires.
What do you think will help in killing
O
vampires?
guys, ano bang alam nyo?
Ano, silver.
Mga silver
silver.
weapons nyo.
I don't have silver weapons here. You want the forge?
Forge?
Yes.
Para saan yun? Sorry, hindi ako marunong sa weapons.
You're going to have to buy the weapons from me, and then look for the smithy, and have them silvered there.
Oh, sige. Magkano?
Ay,
Hindi meron naman ako moonbeam for ano.
So wag na, hindi na
Vampire.
kailangan.
Good.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, is there anything else from that you would like to ask from this storekeeper?
shield.
Ano yan? Sorry?
Shield. May need ba kayong shield?
May wooden shield pa dyan.
Wooden shield.
Or armor?
Yeah. He has a wooden shield. Would you like one?
Wait, wag na, meron na pala akong wooden shield. Ano ba? Check ko.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah?
Ako, meron akong wooden shield.
Ayun. Yung parang
Si Aljo. Aljo, baka meron kang kailangan. May idea ka ba?
Armor or...
Oo, mga
Meron na
armor.
siyang weapon. May
Oo.
kinuha siyang weapon.
Sige, mga armor. Kailangan kasi natin mga something na makadamage sa vampires. Kasi yun yung mostly nakalaban natin. Anong weapon ng ranger? Ano ba siya, ranger? Tama ba? O
Rogue.
rogue? Ano bang
Rogue.
weapon ng rogue? Sorry, wala akong alam talaga sa mga.
Ano siya? Ano? Ang alam ko.
Sword
Kay
ba?
Nick is rapier. Mga finesse weapon. For ano? For sneak attack.
Ay, tulungan nyo si Aljo para bumili ng mga stuff. Kasi kailangan natin lahat ng pang damage talaga.
Mataas na talaga ang damage.
Weapon.
Sa ano? Sneak attack.
Okay, sige. Kung wala naman,
Pero, pwede ko may, ano pa bang pwedeng weapon sa, rogue? Na maganda na finesse weapon?
You're looking for finesse weapons? Rapiers, daggers. Ano ba? That's usually the finesse weapon.
May rapier and dagger natin.
Meron na daw pala. Gawin na lang nating silver. Kailangan ba gawing silver yun? May silver...
Yeah.
Anong tawag doon? Silver ingots? Ano?
Yeah,
Meron pa ba siya?
yeah, he still has a
Ah,
few silver ingots.
one silver for one. One for one. One silver for one silver ingot.
Okay, but I only have 3.
Sige, bilhin namin yung tatlo.
Okay, and he hands you 3 silver ingots. Anything
Okay.
else?
Ang tawag doon? Armor. Kailangan nyo ng armor? Highest na ba yung armor nyo ngayon?
Ako, armor ko... 18.
Ito, may shield ba ako? Parang wala akong shield.
ako kailangan ko
Sabi mo
pala.
kanina meron wooden.
Nakacheck ko kung may wooden shield ba
Kaya
ako.
si Gideon need daw ng armor. Splint daw.
Wala pala akong wooden shield. No, sige, bili ako ng wooden shield. I-add ko na sa ano ko. AC na 17.
Okay, so Condoriano, you're getting a wooden shield. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Condoriano, he offers you what looks to be a pot lid that has a handle and is big enough to cover maybe your head behind it. And he tells you 50 copper.
For a shield.
Pwede akong mag-share ng money if you don't have.
May ano? Ano bang money ko? May 39 pa ako na gold.
Pwede natin din gamitin yung pera ni Sinto ni Icarus.
Sige.
And he starts demonstrating the shield to you. He starts knocking it with his hand. Tuk, 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 see? Matibay to. Hindi yan madaling masira. Kahit kahoy lang yan, magaan lang yan. And he starts getting a hammer from his shack. Kahit anong gawin mo dyan, hindi yan masira.
Toby, I have a
Sige, yan
question.
na. Kunin ko na.
Okay.
Ano ulit binili mo?
Hindi ko ba pwedeng
Ah.
galingin tong kausap namin gamit yung parang healing words? Hindi rin, no?
Yung current addiction niya, no.
Okay. Sige. Kawawa naman kasi.
Okay, so Sining Condoriano will get the wooden shield. As for the splint armor, He tells you, let's see, splint armor. I have this one, but it's a bit, you know what? Hold on. And you can hear a big, loud ruffling from the back. There's a big crash. And then he comes out carrying a, what looks like splint armor. Some of the ties have been cut. It looks like it is freshly removed from somebody. There are markings of a, like, looks like it was worn as a uniform of some sorts. And you can see that there are lots of dents on it. I'll give it to you for 5 gold.
Gaano ka kataas yung AC niyan?
17.
Same pa rin.
Yes.
1 gold. Dami naman namin binili eh.
I already gave your friend an entire crossbow for free.
Okay.
5 gold.
Question.
Ano yan?
It's a good name sa team ko. Anong good number for armor? 15 lang yung akin.
Okay. Yung AC mo, you want to keep it high enough but not use yung mga heavy armors kasi that will give you disadvantage on stealth.
Ayan. Okay, gets.
Medium armor ba siya?
Yes.
Okay. Pwede ba siyang half plate?
Yes, but that will give him disadvantage on stealth. Anything that's metal will give him disadvantage on stealth.
Okay. So, kailangan light armor lang?
Usually leather armors, no armor at all. Yun yung ginagamit.
Okay, so may leather armor na.
Pag chain.
Chain is metal.
Ay, okay. Studded leather.
Yeah, studded leather pwede rin. That's light armor nga lang.
Parang lahat metal sa list. Ay, yung buckler. Ay,
Buckler is a small shield.
Yun na lang? Binabasa ko lang yun sa chat sa Discord.
Na pangkamay.
Pero maliit lang siya na ano. Basta maliit.
Pero may meal ka ngayon, Aljo? May armor ka ngayon?
Leather
That's
armor.
all. Leather armor. Okay. May studded leather ba si Kuya? Si nagbebenta?
Yeah, he does.
Ayun. Parang yun yung next na kasutnan. Okay. For free?
I've already given so many items for free.
Wala pa siyang money kasi mag-ano pa siya eh. Magsikat pa lang siya na entertainer. So, investment, di ba?
Sorry.
Manager ko nga pala.
Make a persuasion check.
With guidance, ha? With
Yeah.
guidance.
With guidance.
Hawakan ulit.
Sino magpo-persuade? Si Aljur ba or si Shivara?
Pwede ako kasi mataas persuasion ko.
Okay.
Pero pwedeng assistance kung sino yung isa pang mataas. Eh, bakit pala ako? Wala pala ako dito. Kayo na lang, si Johanna na lang magpa-persuade.
Okay, so who is persuading?
Johanna? Raisa? Busy na naman yata.
Hello?
Ayan.
Persuade.
Are you
Hello?
persuading?
Ano?
Any-
Yeah, sure. Anong gagawin?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuade na.
Persuasion lang? Yun lang?
Yes.
Para what? Sorry, nawawala-wala yung internet na. Para what?
Discount on the studded leather armor.
Okay, sige. Persuasion. Yes!
Okay, there we go. There we go. So, readily enough, he accedes and says, "Yeah, you know what? You're the only person that was able to give me relief from the strange affliction that came over me. Your words, those lyrics, they cut so deep. I felt them. Lalim par. For you. 1 gold."
Okay. Sige, pwede na yan.
Nice.
Okay.
Sige.
And he brings out a leather armor with giant spikes on them. Similar to the ones that you would see on the band Kiss. Okay. So that's
Okay.
Aljur getting. Oh, and the armor only protects the shoulders and is just a strap across the chest. Tapos yung abdominal area sa sides lang ang protected. Yung middle hindi. Medyo bitin yung protection niya. Light armor lang kasi.
Okay.
Okay, so studded leather armor. Okay, anything else you're getting?
Ano ulit yung kay Gideon? Parang may kukunin dapat sa Gideon. Gideon?
Flint.
Flint?
Ano nga ba yan?
Flint? Nakuha mo na? Ayun pala. Flint daw. Medyo putol-putol yung internet yata.
Are you getting the splint armor, Gideon?
Pangit yung internet yata talaga ngayon. Kasi kahapon pa naglulo ko yung internet namin.
Oh no, that's not good. Try ko patayin si Groovy. Baka gumanda yung connection. Yan. Hello?
Hello.
Yan.
Hello?
Ayun.
Hello.
Ilan pala eh.
Ay, parang
Oo nga. Sorry. Si Groovy palang may kasalanan. Okay.
Ayun.
Ayun. Yeah,
Saan ulit
kunin ko
yung
yung splint. 5 gold, diba?
Yes, 5 gold.
Nakaya storekeeper.
Ano yan? Sorry?
Okay. Magkano yung wooden shield?
Are you getting the wooden shield? Parang nakuha na yung wooden shield, di ba? Oo.
Condoriano.
Oo. Kukunin mo ba?
Kunin ko na.
Okay. Saan ulit yun? Accounting.
50 copper.
50 copper.
Yeah, because that totally
Okay.
wasn't a pot lid that he just pulled out from nowhere.
Okay. Okay, parang kompleto na ata tayo. Tama, di ba? 16 silver bowls lang. Kasi may 4 na si Icarus, Raisa.
Ah?
16 lang kukunin nating bolts. Kasi may 4 na si Icarus.
Oo, alam ko. Pwede ko bang i-open yung ano ni Icarus?
Yeah, go ahead.
DM. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Icarus is not the only bow user right now.
Ah.
I'm just saying.
Ako pwede din akong mag.
Oo nga
May
pala.
bow din ako eh.
Si Aljo bow user.
Kaya okay din ako na meron tayong silver bows.
Ah,
Ay,
ano yung
wait,
max?
may 12 na pala si Ika. Bakit 12 yung silver arrows ko? Huh? Dito
Kasi
12.
pumulot ka, di ba?
Ah.
Bakit
Ayun, so may
ko?
12 ako na silver arrows.
Yeah.
Okay. Ano yung max na mabebenta niya ng silver bolts? Bilhin na namin lahat.
Oo, bilhin nyo na lahat. Yung pwede.
20 raw?
Ay,
Silver...
silver arrows lang yun.
Silver arrow pala.
Silver arrows? He has 30.
Kunin na namin lahat.
Okay.
Oh, sige. Sige.
He sells you all of them.
Okay. Paano ulit yung ingots? Tama ba i-pronounce?
Yeah, ingots. You have 3 of them.
Ingots.
That was 1
3
silver.
silver each.
Yeah.
Ay, 1 silver each pala. Okay.
Naku, nag-Shopee episode na naman tayo ah.
Oo nga, oo. Mag-11 na
Budol.
nag-shopping pa. Kawawa naman si Aljo. Yung nakapikit si Aljo. Sige, bilisan na natin para makapag-proceed.
Ayan. Sino magbabawas? Sinan ko yung mga binili natin sa group chat. Bawasan mo na lang yung
Ilan?
gold nyo.
Ano
Sino
tayo
magbabawas?
maghati-hati?
Ilan yan lahat na gold?
Iba-iba eh.
Basta tell silver is 1 gold.
Siguro yung... May pera ba si Aljo?
Meron.
Parang wala.
Ay, si
Meron.
Aljo wala. Alam ko si Icarus. Masagot ka.
Nakapasok
Si Icarus. Mayaman naman ata si Icarus. Sa kanya na lang yung yung silver arrow.
Sige, sige.
Saka yung ingots. 30.
Nakapasok lang.
Meron 64 gold pieces si Icarus. Sige, kunin na natin lahat sa kanya. So, magkano?
Sa kanya lang lahat.
Magkano total?
Ilang silver ulit per gold?
10.
10?
Yeah, 10.
Wait lang, kukompute pa.
Kaya ni Madam Vea.
Diyos ko.
Accounting session! Yay!
Diba, merong something may kailangan tayong figure out. Ikaw yung magaling sa araw.
Hindi nga eh. Nagda-struggle nga ako.
Ay, dapat, ilan yung per gold?
Anong ilan per gold?
Yung copper. Yung gold. Ilang copper pieces per gold? 1 gold.
100. Ang 100 copper piece is 1 gold. Ang silver naman, 10 silver per 1 gold.
Paano pag ganito?
Ano yan?
10 gold, 3 silver, 50 copper.
Wait
Yan
lang.
lahat.
Silver arrows, 3 gold pieces. Tama? Etong, ano tong 10 is?
Silver.
10. So, meron ng 4. 4 na yung gold pieces. Yung 50
50 copper.
So,
point,
there's 11.
Parang 11.5 gold.
hindi.
Wala friend na kaya tayo.
Yan
You
na
know
yung
what?
ano lang.
Okay, para madali. Let's just settle this at 9 gold
10 gold na
total.
lang.
Okay?
Na-discount na ba?
Discount na naman dahil sa kanta ni Aljo.
11 na lang. 11 gold pieces.
Eh, mas mahal yung 11. 9 na nga daw.
Magandang deal.
9 gold.
9 daw.
9 gold? Okay, sige, 9 gold. Sold.
Okay, Icarus na lang ibawas.
Oo, 64
Okay.
yung ano ni Icarus, minus 9. 55 na lang matitira sa kanya. Madami pa rin yun, guys.
Okay.
Sige. Tara na.
Okay, let's go.
Tumatagal tayo dito kay
Oo,
Shopee.
let's go.
So, where
Shopping
does
episode.
the party wish to go after their shopping spree? You remember that the keepers of the inn have asked you to investigate their delivery because it has not arrived yet. At the same time, you remember there are rumors about a strange man in the lake to the north. You also remember that there is this strange encounter with Izek, the bodyguard of the local burgomaster. So which would you like to investigate?
Sige. Investigate, please.
Which one? Which one?
Anong last one?
Ano nga ulit?
Ano yun?
Sorry.
Yung in.
Oh.
Yung Ian,
Ay,
then yung
teka.
Strange Man on the North, tsaka yung ano yung last?
Yung
The burgomaster,
Burgomaster.
the baron.
parang last na kaya yun. Parang dapat last yun.
Last yung Baron. Feeling ko maraming kalaban doon eh. Doon muna
Sige,
tayo.
ano tayo, in muna tayo kasi parang malapit sa ano, sa city.
Yup, correct.
Ganda na, ganda.
Sige. Yung wine. Tama ba? Wizard of Wine.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And since you are headed towards the Wizard of the Wines, you know that this is toward the west gate of this town, as given to you on the map. Are you exiting this town right now? And you will start your wilderness
Yeah.
travel.
Hindi ko na siya, ano, sa town
Medyo
in.
sa loob. In yung... In yata yung may kailangan. Pero kailangan nating lumabas para hanapin yung wizard.
Sige.
Sige.
Okay.
Doon sa Lake Zarovich.
Lake Zarovich is
Yung Lake
also
Zarovich.
out of town,
No.
but it's to the
Mm.
north. So, sure na tayo sa
Tara.
Wizard of the Wines? Yes?
Sige.
Yes.
Okay. I like that hesitation in your voice.
Let's go!
Ayan.
Buti
Okay.
pa si Gideon.
Okay, so the party now moves to the west gate, past the church that they slept in the other day. You see that there are more festivities that there are more posters that are being hung, as if every surface that you could paste a poster, there is one. You can see banderitas being strung from roof to roof. You can, in fact, the city is now so thick with decorations you can hardly see the sun. The shadows of all of their decorations are casting a big blanket over the streets. Ironic, since the festival is called the Festival of the Sun. As you exit the west gate, you see that it is open right now. There's a constant in and outflow of people. Most of them look like traders, hunters coming back from their hunts. A few steps outside, you start to notice that there is a winding road that branches off from the main road. Okay, so I'll bring you guys to the world map again. Yeah. So you can see you're now facing the west gate, and you read the name plate on top of the gate. It says what is this? Hold on.
Nangyayari.
One gate. Ah, yeah, okay. So you see that the name of the gate is called the Sunset Gate. As you leave it, you can see the sun still high up in the sky. You estimate that the time is around maybe lunchtime, 12 o'clock, 12:30 more or less. You see that there is also a path that winds to the left of this main road. There's a diverging path. The other path has traces of wheel marks and horse hooves. Do you follow it or do you stay on the main road? Hello?
Stay tayo or ano, follow?
Follow. Doon tayo laban.
Pwede ba
Sige,
tayo
sige, sige, sige.
para malaman?
Go!
May question ako.
Ano?
Pwede ba tayong gawin para malaman natin yung right of way? Para less ligaw. Like, pwede ba mag-investigation check or mag...
Survival.
Make a survival check.
ayun,
Kasi
survival.
ako nakamataas naman yung ano ko, survival.
Okay, go. Go.
Okay, make a survival roll. Wow!
Wow!
Okay.
Ikaw na.
So, the expert survivalist, like Bear Grylls,
Air grills.
Pondriano is able to determine that following the main path will lead you to where you need to go. However, this divergence might be something interesting.
Interesting doon tayo.
Ooh, interesting. Side quest. Kayo, go.
Doon tayo sa ano interesting. Kayo.
Sige ko.
Sige, sundan natin si survivalist.
So you're diverging. I mean, diverging. You're taking a detour. Correct?
Yes.
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 Okay. So, make a perception check. Everyone.
BRB ako.
Sure.
Perception.
Okay na mga roll. Ano yan? Riding horse.
Ano nakikita mo?
Nakita ko.
Game, ano perception? Wait lang.
Okay. Yan. So, nakita niyo na yung area?
Ano yun?
Do you see the map?
Yes.
Yep.
Mga horse, no? Ito, mga horse. Okay, another form ng horse.
Nakakatawa yung toke talaga ni Aljo.
Okay, so you come to this part of the woods that reveals a really big clearing after all of the trees, all of the bushes. This area is clear, it's plain, it's wide open. From the middle of the road, you can see that there are some details, but it's a bit foggy. You notice that there are some buildings which have some woodwork carved onto them and decorative lanterns hanging from mga hooks on their sides. Even from afar, you can tell that this is a hill and there's a slight fog on the top. And there is a ring of wagons that surround or that go around this hill. On the middle of this ring of wagons, there is a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out. Even from where you are, yun ang mataas na perception. Okay, Condoriano, Johanna. Okay, so Condoriano, you start to get the smell of something familiar. It is the smell of fragrant wine. In fact, it is the same wine that you remember from the Vishtani camp with Madame Eva.
Pwede ko lapitan yung source, yung pinakano, kung saan pinakamalakas yung amoy ng wine.
Okay, you can tell from your senses that the scent is coming from the top of the hill. It's flowing down.
Grabe, wait lang. Naawa ako sa HP ni Aljur.
Bakit? Ano?
8/8 lang siya.
Level 1 pa lang eh.
Squishy, squishy.
You have to protect Aljur. Ay, Aljo. Aljur to.
Okay.
Okay, so Shivara, At the corner of your eye, you start to notice that there is this hooded figure that is standing in front of the uh, house in front of you. He just watches you as you approach. Doesn't say anything.
Wooden figure?
No. He hooded.
Hooded. Okay.
Yes.
Palapit pa siya sa amin.
No, he's just standing there, watching you.
Pwedeng i-approach siguro.
Oo, tanungin natin. Ano tatanong natin?
Anong ginagawa niya dito? Or ano yung
Anong
place
meron dito?
na to? Yeah,
Okay.
ano yung place na to?
Sige. Lapitan namin.
Okay, and as you approach him, he calls out to you and says, "Ahoy, hoy! So, what brings you here to our little settlement?"
What
Ah.
is this place?
This is our camp. Do you have any business
Um,
here?
Tanong namin anong tribe sila or something.
Oh, what tribe we are is not important. All you have to know is that we live here peacefully and we do not like troublemakers.
May tatanong ka, Mishta. Ay, Mishta.
Where-
Mara.
Where did you get the wine?
Wine. The Vishtani are very fond of wine. They have their many sources. However, I believe that they derive their wine from the Wizard of the Vines, not too far from the west.
Do you know where is the Wizard of the Wines?
All you have to do is follow the main road to the west.
Main road?
Yes, that is true. Main road, where you came from.
Pwedeng, ngayon, i-check kung totoo yung sinasabi niya.
Okay, make a ano yan? Insight check.
With guidance.
Insight. Nababa, ko insight?
Insight.
Ah.
Ako.
Assist? Assist na lang ako.
Sige, si Icarus. 5 plus yung kay Icarus.
Wala si Icarus, hindi niya kasama si Icarus right
sige.
now.
Ay,
Ay, hindi ba namin kasama? Ay, close ko na yung ano niya. Yung- okay, ako na lang.
Siya ay nagbe-birthday party ngayon. Kasama si Fort.
Na-invite sa ano? Na-invite sa party. Iniwan ko.
Hello.
nag-party mag-
Nag-party mag-isa.
Hindi tayo invited.
Sila ay hashtag
Sige,
lifting
ako na
bros.
Si Icarus.
May party sa tavern.
Ang birthday niya.
Mataas insight mo, Josh.
12 lang ako.
Pero mataas ata sa akin.
With guidance sa'yo.
Okay. So with that insight, you can
Sige.
tell that he is mostly sincere. You find that his words are believable.
Okay. Ano to ulit? Camp? So, sinet up lang nila. Pero, para ba siyang village na rin? Na permanent?
You can see from the structures, there is a somewhat permanent. There's somewhat permanence to the place that they're staying. These are permanent houses that have foundations. However, the center of this hill is a huge tent.
Pwede i-ask kailan yung last shipment ng wine nila?
Last time I saw the old wizard, I'm not sure. Perhaps it was a couple of weeks ago. He usually brings enough for a month anyway.
Okay.
Can we, ano,
Ano?
pwede- ayun, ay, bakit ako nag-inside check? Sorry, napindot lang. Can we try to peek
Peek at
inside the tent?
the
Meron bang
tent in the
parang
middle.
window? Yeah.
So, are you approaching the middle of the tent?
Parang lalapit ka lang, tapos try mong i-check kung ano yung makikita mo from hanggang saan ka lang pwedeng. Di ba pag may guard, parang lapit ka dun sa guard, tapos try mo i-check kung ano yung meron.
Yes, but the
Pero
tent.
hanggang dun lang kung nasan yung tao.
If you're referring to the tent is at the middle of this hill. It's on the top of this hill.
Nasa taas. Kasi ang nakikita ko itim lang, so akala ko yun na yung tent.
Pwede namin
Pwede
investigate muna.
Pwede kong, lagyan ng spell to, na papasukin tayo.
Pwede pa kayo pumasok lang. Dumiretso lang. Guard ba siya?
I am no guard here. I'm just well, I'm not guarding the camp. I'm just guarding this house. If you have any business, I
What's in
would
the
just like
house?
to guard you. It's none of your business. Look,
Ayan, pwede na i-spell.
if you have any business, perhaps I would refer you to Casimir.
Sige, where do we see Casimir?
Yes. Casimir is the guy who calls the shots here. So you see the hill? You climb the hill. On the other end of the hill, there will be a house. You'll see a lot more people like me in front of it. That's Casimir's house.
Okay. Punta kami.
Okay. What route are you taking? Are you climbing up the hill, or are you just walking around the base of the hill?
Walk lang.
Walk?
Pas-
Sige.
Pasyal na rin.
So around the base or up the hill into the middle and then down again?
The base.
Around the base.
Tama
On
ba?
the base.
So you see more houses around the base. Each of them has another elf or hooded figure that is standing in front of them. Just one. However, you reach the other end of the hill and you see that there are two elves guarding this house here. Yeah. You see that there are two elves guarding the house.
Can we ask them kung anong gina-guard nila sa loob?
Who might you be?
Lang.
Ata yung salita.
Ha?
Iba ba yung salita o mali lang yung rinig?
No. That's
Ano yun?
That's just noise.
Okay. Can we try to approach yung mga tao na sa front?
Yeah, sure.
Sige. And then, maganon kami. Yung parang greetings na mabait.
Oh, hello. What brings you here?
Hi, we're looking for Miss Chuvy ba? Tama ba yung name?
Casimir.
Casimir, sorry. Ganun yung pangalan yung sinabi ko. Yun. Can we, is Casimir is here?
You want to speak with Casimir? Sure. He's in here. What for?
Okay.
Oh.
We have some question to ask. Very
Oh,
private questions.
I see. Private questions. Hmm. He has not had that kind of interrogation in a long time, I see. Okay. In you go. And they just open the door for you.
Okay.
No questions asked. They're just too friendly.
Okay. Sige, pasok na kami.
And as you enter, you see them shut the door behind you. Yeah. There. Tran. And you see a dark elf similar to Shivara, only a different hue of darkness. He is standing in inside his house. And you can see that inside this house there are several statues of elven gods. Shivara is familiar with them. She recognizes them to be gods that are commonly worshipped
BRB ako. Wait lang.
by the elves. And there is a tapestry that is hanging behind him here on this wall.
Hindi pwedeng kunin yan, ha?
That shows a lush forest.
I'm back.
Okay.
And
Pwede bang mag-history check or ano ba to? Religion,
what are you trying to check?
yung yung tapestry.
Make a history check.
Guidance.
Go, guidance, go.
Wala, di ko alam.
Can I try?
Sure.
Ako medyo mataas yung history.
Go for it.
Si ano na lang. Go, go, go. Go, Condoriano.
Ay, maliit lang pala. 2.
Sige lang.
Ako nga, 1 eh.
There we
Oh,
go.
Ayan.
yeah.
Pondoriano, being a druid, you are familiar with forests. And you notice that the tapestry, the trees depicted in this tapestry, are of trees that you have seen within Barovia. However, for some reason, they are flowering. It's as if this is a depiction of a Barovia where sunlight was abundant.
Coco, you have to sit. Coco, you have to sit down. Sit down. Grabe na ka. Coco, you have to sit. Sit muna, Coco Love.
Ayaw ni Coco. Ayaw
Ayaw
daw.
mag-sit.
Okay.
Narinig niyo ba ako?
Yes. We heard everything.
Sorry. Yung cat ko kasi nandito sa ano. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yung pusa ko nandito sa keyboard. Teka lang, pipicturean ko para makita niyo.
Cute naman. Okay, so you identified what is in the tapestry. Anything else? As you see the person look at you, enter his home, and say, yes, can I help you? I'm not expecting guests. What do you need?
Ba't nga ba tayo nandito?
Feeling
Johanna.
ko
Dala ng
kailangan
chat.
natin siyang, oo, kailangan natin kausapin.
Okay. Anong pwede natin tanong?
Paano siya connected kay Madam Eva? Feeling ko ito yung mga kinuwento ni Madam Eva eh.
Eva?
Madam Eva. Yun ang hula sa
Sa
atin.
Pau. Okay, okay.
Yeah, oo.
Sige.
Eva? Oh, you mean the Vishtani? I know her only by reputation, but not personally. I'm not familiar with her per se. Perhaps you would ask Vishtani in the camp at the top of the hill.
Siya ba si ano?
What
Siya ba
brings
si
you to-
Casimir?
Yes, it is I, Casimir. Casimir
Ay,
Velikov.
Casimir. Okay. Hmm. Okay. May questions pa ba tayo?
Meron.
Hindi ko na kami tatanong. Okay.
Ano, like, do you know Strad?
How dare you speak that name in my house? And then he locks the door behind you. And then make sure to close all the windows, all the curtains. Do you know that name that you speak of?
Sasabihin namin kasi he's trying to parang manipulate one of our friend.
Manipulate him.
Yeah, parang gusto niya maging girlfriend. Tama ba? Tinatry niyang i-invite tinatry niyang i-invite maging vampire yung friend namin. Or parang he's in love.
I see. Well, that is really his ways. He is really a treacherous man. Cannot be trusted. This is how I lost my sister.
Anong name ng sister mo?
Patrina.
Na in love ni Strad kay Katrina?
No. He promised to become her mentor. See, my sister, she likes magic. She wanted to be a very powerful wizard. However, Strad promised that he would teach her to be more powerful. But it only led her to her demise.
Sir, do you know anything paano manalo si Strad? Because tinatry din namin siyang ma-defeat if ever kung kaya namin.
Killing Strad? I don't know. However, you see, my sister, she comes into my dreams every now and then, as if telling me of this place where Strad brought her in order to gain immense power.
Ano siya ng place?
What I see is a cold place up in the mountains. And then I see amber doors, many statues, and a temple buried in the snow. I am not sure if what my sister is trying to tell me, but it's kinda bothersome. All I know is that Strad led her to her demise. I'm angry at Strad. Fuck him. and she is showing me visions of this place. This temple with amber doors. And no,
Um,
they do not sell spaghetti.
Pwede mag-insight check dito sa kausap namin.
Go ahead, roll an insight check. Okay, so you get the feeling that while he is telling the truth, he's not telling the whole truth. And that there is more to his story than he is telling on. Or letting on pala. Telling on. What are you intimidating him to do?
What 1-9 lang?
You want the truth?
Ah, pwedeng kaibiganin si... Anong name niya? Sorry.
Si Casimir.
Can we parang persuade Casimir to tell more story? Hindi lang yung truth na gusto niyang sabihin sa amin.
Wow. What kind of story? What more do you want from me?
Yung real story, the whole truth.
I have told you the whole story. My sister, she followed Strad. She's now dead because of that. And I'm angry at Strad. And she's now trying to come into my visions, in my dreams, show me this place of amber. Make a persuasion
Paano
check.
namatay yung sister?
Sige, persuade.
Assist.
Sige, pa-assist. Baka si Aljo, baka baka gusto mong ikaw mag-persuade.
Bumaba yung persuasion ko eh, for
Okay.
4 is high.
Pag kami,
high five.
pag may, gusto mo i-try, okay lang, go, try mo. May mataas naman yung, ayan wow!
Okay, so Aljur, how do you persuade this man to tell more of his secrets?
Kakanta daw siya.
Tell the truth in exchange, I'll sing for you.
Oh!
The best entertainer in all of this land will sing.
Yan
Next
pa.
session, dapat may marami kang baon na kanta.
Okay. And with that persuasion, he tells you, very well, very well. Promise yan, ha? You're going to perform for us, ha? You see Casimir hang his head as though in shame and tell you, you see, me and my sister, we come from a clan of dark elves, similar to you, pointing to Shivara. However, we have a different hue. She liked to dabble into magic. She wanted to gain more power. That's why she was constantly seeking a mentor to teach her more about magic and sorcery. That is when Strad came and offered to give her more powers. However, in return, she turned her against us. My entire family, entire clan, was slain at her hands. All because Strahd ordered it. And in the end, what did Strahd do? When the armies came charging against him, he led her to be sacrificed to the mob. Allowed her to die at the hands of peasants. I think now she is trying to atone for her crime by telling me of this place. I think she's telling me that this place of amber doors and statues, there is a way to beat Strahd in there. I can feel it.
Place. Sa mountains. Sa mountains ba yung castle ni Strahd?
You know that Castle Ravenloft is on top of a cliffside, yes, correct. But there is no snow.
Okay.
So the
Okay,
temple
noted.
that he describes is one covered in snow. And he tells you that, you know what? If there is enough magic to defeat Strahd there, maybe there is enough magic to bring my sister back to life. Will you accompany me to this temple in the snow?
What's in it for us?
Side quest. Magkano? How much?
How much? Tell me the price. Hindi, pero totoo, what's in it for us?
I have not much to offer,
Much.
except for perhaps this ring. And he shows you a ring with a red gemstone at the middle. And from the looks of it, it is a magical ring. And he also goes to his desk, pulls out the drawer, opens the drawer, and pulls out what looks to be a spell book bound in leather. These are all I can offer. This ring, the last memento of my sister, and her spell book.
Bukod dyan, may question ako.
Mhm.
Pwede ka ba namin maging alliance when it comes to pagka nagkaroon na kami ng fight with Strahd or hindi?
A chance to kill Strahd, the man who is responsible for the death of my clan and my sister? Of course.
Ayan pala guys, so pwede maging NPC to.
Sige.
Parang
Anong
sino yung
class siya?
Sino yung NPC natin dati?
Cleric yun
Si
dati.
Bombodil. Sino yun? Si Bombodil.
Oo. Anong class ng Dark Elf?
From the way that he carries himself, you can tell that he is somewhat of a ranger. Oh wait, no. Not ranger. He is a wizard. You can tell that he is a wizard.
Ano,
Spellcaster.
gusto nyo? Di pa naman
Sige.
sure yun eh. Parang in-invite pa lang naman natin. Tayo pa rin naman magde-decide if isisama talaga natin siya. Pero di sinabi niya yes.
Oh, sige. Now na ba?
Tulungan
Kailan tayo alis?
Tulungan natin siya for side quest muna.
Sige. Kilala ba niya yung tatanong ni Shivara kung kilala niya yung Wizard of Wine. Total wizard din naman siya.
Wizard of Wine. I hear that the Wizard of the Wine is not an actual wizard. It's just marketing.
Okay.
Parang pseudonym, ganon.
Well, that's what I hear from the Vishtani. I'm not sure.
Pero feeling ko kailangan natin gawin tong side quest na to kasi kasama siya dun sa story ni Madam Eva eh, 'di ba?
Are you sure?
Tama ba?
Ang sinasabi niya kung paano tulunin si Strad.
Oo nga, 'di ba parang may kailangan tayong kitain ng mga tao, tapos parang may nakahang na something. Yun lang yung natatandaan ko kasi nung kay Madam Eva eh. Pero feeling ko premonitions yun how to kill Strad eh. So I think baka kasama to.
Meron daw isang tao dun sa... Saan nga yun? Sa gitna.
Sobrang mga
Namas-
memory gap eh.
Hello?
Oh.
Ayan.
Reconnecting daw.
Ayan,
Parang
okay.
nagugulo nga yung Discord din. Anyway,
Hello?
hi!
Ayan, yan. Okay.
Parang ask him na mag-wait kasi meron kaming quest talaga na pupuntahan muna namin and then we will come back para
Oh.
dun sa quest sa sister niya.
Alright.
Or gusto niya sumama na siya sa amin going dun sa pupuntahan namin para
No.
isa na lang.
No, I must wait here. I must plan my revenge on
okay.
Strad now that I
Okay.
have allies.
Sige. We will come back.
Okay. And you leave his small house. You are now outside again. What is the party na doing?
Pupuntahan na namin yung parang quest kay Madam Eva.
Okay. So you all head back to the main road. Is that correct?
Oh, malayo. Okay, sige.
Tama ba?
Yun ba muna?
Yung
Shivar.
ano daw, hindi ko masyado maalala yung names eh. Yung tent sa gitna, meron kaming kakausapin daw doon na makaalam about kay Madam Eva.
Ayun.
Ah, okay. So you're now climbing up the tent.
Yep.
The hill pala, sorry. Everyone make a perception roll.
Okay. Pwede may guidance lahat.
Yeah. Okay. So, from midway up the hill, you can start to hear, Johanna, that there are lashing sounds, and screaming coming from inside the tent. As you approach it.
Meron
So,
bang mga
May
parang...
torture.
Oo nga eh. Parang may guard ba?
you
Or
can
pwede kaming pumasok lang?
you can see that on the wagons that are around the tent, there are several Vishtani. However, they don't seem to mind your presence. They're just lying on the wagons and drinking their wine.
Can we, try to pick dun sa tent ba? Kung nasan yung mga sa slashing?
Yeah, you can.
Sige.
And
Can we do
inside,
that?
you see another gathering of Vishtani. One of them has a whip on him. There's one other person that is bound on the hands and feet, and he is kneeling on the ground. His back is exposed, and every few seconds you can hear a lash hit the back, and he cries out in pain as a result.
Pwede malaman kung ano yung mood nung crowd? Like for entertainment ba yung slashing or for torturing?
You can hear, you can see from your peeking that while the person with the whip is whipping or lashing, he is saying something, but you're not sure what exactly.
Meron ba kaming pwedeng kausapin? Yung mga nagiinom sa labas. Since lasing na.
Yeah, you can approach one of them.
Sige.
What do you say to him?
Can,
What do you ask him?
syempre, masayang face na naman. And then we will ask, anong nangyayari sa loob?
Ay, that's Alexei. That's what he gets for being so neglectful.
Left full of what?
Oh, you don't know? He's supposed to watch over the boss's daughter, and she went missing. That's what he gets. Yes.
Nawala na, torture nyo pa?
Well, he's the one who is supposed to watch over her and make sure she doesn't go missing, and now she's missing.
Oh, nawawala yung daughter. Saan daw last nakita yung daughter?
I don't know. I think that's all. That's something that only Alexei will know.
Pwede kaming manood inside.
Sure. I don't think the boss would mind.
Okay. Can we have some wine?
Here. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Sige. May fake, kunwari yung wines hawak natin, para kunwari nag-iinom man tayo. Para kunwari maka-blend in sa kanila. Sige. Gusto niyo bang pumasok inside?
Sige.
Sige.
Pasok kami DM.
Okay. And once you're inside, you can hear a man angrily screaming, Where did you leave her? I told you not to let Arabelle out of your sight. Wapak! And then all he can say was, When I woke up, he was gone. I'm sorry. And then another lash. Wapak!
May mga tao sa loob.
Yes, there are people inside. And then
Can
the man with the whip sees you and says,
Tapos,
Yes, can I help you?
mag-act kami ng laseng ko. No. We're just having fun. We're just here for the entertainment.
Yes, having fun. Do it outside. Can't you see we're busy?
Yeah, don't mind us. Do your thing. We're just here.
And yun teka. Johanna, you see that there are two men here inside. One of them you seem to recognize.
Si Gaston? Hindi, joke lang.
You
Sino
see,
siya?
you seem to recognize him from the day that you arrived in Barovia.
Siya yung nagsulat sa amin ni Icarus?
He was the one who gave you the letter.
Oh! Oh, okay. Can I try to approach him kung matatandaan niya pa ako?
And what do you say to him as you approach him?
Mister, I think I know you somewhere.
Why? Have we met in a bar somewhere? I think I would have remembered a pretty face like yours. Yes, wait. I think we did meet in a bar.
Yes, we did.
I think I do remember your face. Where is
I
your
think so.
your big-faced bodyguard?
Huh? Sino big face? Wait lang.
Icarus.
Bakit big? Gwapo naman si Icarus ah. um, he's in there somewhere.
So I'm happy to see that you have made it this far.
Mhm.
Can I help you?
What are you doing here?
You see, we are torturing this poor man who has lost my brother's daughter, my niece, while under his charge.
If you don't mind, ano yung girl, like princess, ganun or
Well, he's my brother's daughter, my niece, and of course, my brother loves her very much, and is very angry with him for neglecting his duties.
Pero ano
oo.
kayo part din sila nung ano yung tribal group na to?
Well, you see, my brother here, he is the leader of this Vishtani camp.
Ayun, okay. Copy. Anyway, may question ka? Shiva?
Ilang taon yung bata?
You see, my
How old
brother's
is the
daughter, my niece, is around 9 years old.
And makulit? I mean, siya mahilig lumabas? Ganon? Kaya siya may guard?
My brother's daughter,
Or
my
princess
niece,
siya or something?
yes,
Your
she
niece.
is the worst. Absolute worst. She keeps on sneaking
Oh my
out
God.
every day. That's why we had Alexei look after her.
Saan siya pumupunta pag nagsisneak out siya? Wala lang, nagpi-play around? Or
You see, my brother's
favorite?
daughter, my niece,
Yes,
uh,
your niece.
when she comes back, she does not tell us where she goes.
Mm. Pero umuwi naman siya in the end of the day.
That is right. Normally, my brother's daughter, my niece, would just come back after a few days. It has been 7 days since she last ran off, and we don't know where to find her.
I have a question also. Bakit mo ko binigyan ng letter dun sa tavern?
That is,
Saan galing yung letter?
you see, well, there's a friend of mine who needs, how should I say, new visitors. I thought that you would be well equipped and much entertainment to him.
Tapos, lalapit ako sa ears niya and then bubulong ko, Strad.
I'm surprised you have learned of him so quickly. Yes, Strad.
Part ka ba ng army niya?
Me? Part of his army? No. You see, my brother and I, we are just the leaders of this camp, and he leaves us at peace. He does not touch us, he does not bother us, but we do him a favor every now and then. For fancies.
DM, I have a question.
Aha.
Malalaman ba namin yung purpose namin ba't kami nandito sa area na to? Kailangan ba namin i-save yung little girl or do we need to parang kidnap yung binubugbog nila. I don't know.
Well, you will know that if you can find my brother's daughter, my niece, and bring her back, there will be a big reward.
Anong reward?
Of course, my brother here will shower you with all the gold that you can think of.
Mm.
Unlimited? Parang hindi. Parang hindi ka panipaniwala.
Unlimited.
And of course, by that expression, that's because the Vishtani are not able to think of much gold. Their minds are mostly clouded by wine.
Kailangan ba natin tulungan? I think, no? Baka kasama sa quest. Kasama ba to sa quest namin kay Madam Eva?
Hindi pa natin na-ask si Madam Eva kung kilala niya.
Oo nga, nasa si Madam Eva? Diba nandito din sa tribe na to?
Oh, you mentioned Madam Eva in front of Lovash. Well, you see, Madam Eva, she is a Vishtani like us, yes. But unlike us, she likes to live in her own encampment. Does not like to live with us.
Gusto niyong tulungan? Or puntahan si Madam Eva? Pero wala naman na tayong tatanungin kay Madam Eva, diba? Kasi nasabi na niya yung kailangan natin gawin.
Wala naman.
So, I think
kailangan
kailangan natin tulungan. Pwede ba namin, sino tong lalaki to? Si Gaston. Pwede ba namin interviewin yung nanny ni little girl? Pero
Me,
itanong namin, saan yung mga whereabouts niya before siya wala.
Alexei. Oh, very well. You want to talk to Alexei? Alexei, you have people who want to talk to you. And you can see there's some relief in the face of Alexei as he sees you because the whipping has stopped.
Pwedeng bigyan ng good berry si Alexi. Nakakagamot ba yung good berry? Di ba nakakagamot yun?
Yes.
Babe, pabalik to. Sige, Condoriano. May good berry ka ba?
Yung mga 8 pieces pa.
Ayan. Try natin i-heal yung konti, yung wound niya para makapagsalita.
Yung mga,
Bigyan tayo ng mga clues, I guess.
sige, ibigay ko na lang yung remaining.
Kahit dalawa lang.
May dalawa.
Baka
Sige,
kailangan natin sa ibang lugar.
Okay. And then as you give him some of your good berries, he eats them quite quickly. You can feel some energy come back into him. And he tells you,
Kawawa naman din ang mga pagsalita.
he tells you, it's all my fault. I did it. I was sleeping too late. I deserve to be whipped.
Saan mo last na nakasama yung bata before mawala?
In her tent, we sleep side by side. I had too much wine again and did not wake up. Did not notice when she's knocked out. It's my
Meron ba
fault.
siyang mga iniwan na parang letter or parang nag-prepare ba siya tapos may naiwan ba siyang mga stuff? Parang clues para malaman namin saan kami magsa-start maghanap.
No, there is no. She does not leave anything when she goes out. All I know is every time that she runs away and comes back, she usually smells like a lake.
Ooh.
I can smell it on her every time. There's mud on her shoes. There is mud on her clothes that can only come from one place that I know, and it is a lake. But I am not sure which one. But since she is a very small girl, I think there is only one place that she can go. Not too far. But I am not sure.
Where?
Well, for a girl like her to run away and come back in the time that she does, there is only Lake Zarovich.
Hmm. Yung pupuntahan natin next. Tama, next.
Sige, puntahan natin. Tapos mag-promise tayo na ibabalik yung anak niya. Para may pera din tayo. We hit
Okay.
2 birds in one stone.
Sige. Yung
ECR lang ako. Wait lang.
Wizard of Wine, hindi na muna. Next na yun.
Sige.
Unahin natin.
Ito lang.
Sige. Okay.
So, what is the party doing next?
Balik kami doon.
Where to?
To Lakes.
Lake Zarovich?
Zarovich.
Okay, so you're holding off your journey to the Wizard of the Wines, is that correct?
Yep. Basta sure na may bibigay sila. I mean, alam nilang isa-save, i-rescue namin yung kid.
Okay. And you
Babalik
hear Arigal telling you, yes, as long as you bring back my brother's daughter, my niece, you will get treasure from the Vishtani. That is 100% sure. Bring her back safe.
Okay. Sige.
Okay.
Balik. Wait, may kailangan pa ba tayo dito sa area? Anong oras na pala?
You
I
estimate
mean, kailangan na ba namin mag-long rest? Or hindi pa?
you estimate that it's just in the afternoon, around maybe
Okay.
3 o'clock.
Okay. Pwedeng bago umalis, sumilip lang kami dun sa ibang house. Like yung una namin kinausap.
Okay.
Meron siyang gina-guard na house.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Okay. As you peek into one of the windows of these more or less permanent houses, you see inside that these are residential houses. There is just a bed. There is a kitchen inside, and one of them has a collection of books that seem to be of the foreign kind.
Foreign?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You can
May
tell
kailangan pa
that
tayo dito.
inside of the houses are just houses, and that they are protecting their privacy.
I'm back.
Okay.
Ano nang nangyari? Punta na tayo. Hanapin natin yung bata.
Sige. Pwede tayo pumunta dun sa lake.
Sige.
Lakad na ulit tayo.
Okay, so you are now
Sa
headed
north.
to the lake, and with that, we are going to end this session. Kasi 12 o'clock na.
Yes.
Ayan. So sa dami yung binuksan na story threads, sa wakas, you're going to finally follow one. Pero next session din. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much for playing. I hope you all enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Okay.
Wait lang, may question ako. Saan galing, Aljo, saan ka galing na group? Dun sa mga streamer?
Again, ulit.
Ano?
Saan ka galing na group? Dun siya sa mga streamer? Or friend mo siya? Like, sino connect niya sa atin?
Aljo is from Humble Bola, yung sports website na pinagsusulatan ko. Okay, thank you guys. See you again next week. Good night. Back to work. Bye guys.
Excelsis,